How were you this week? Good? Good week for Kevin Nash?
I got to travel tomorrow, man. So I got to
Big
travel, man.
flight tomorrow.
Yeah, like a big. I have to put on my big boy travel. The thing is, too, I've got like when I leave Daytona Beach and I get to Atlanta, and I have like, oh God, I want to think I've got 59 minutes to get, and I'll probably land in B to get to F to take a 10-hour flight to Amsterdam and then Amsterdam to Manchester.
How, on a 10-hour flight, at what point, at what hour mark, does it become too much? Like, is it like, can you
That,
do
that
6 hours comfortably before you start itching in your skin?
I'm. You know what? The hardest part of travel to me is I think it's the same as when you're a worker. Like, man, like getting to the fucking town and doing all this shit. Like once you fucking they you hear your music and you go through the curtain, it's man, that's like it's done. Now you're going out there and if you especially with one of your buddies and it's a good house, you're just going out there and having fucking fun. Uh, and it's the same as travel. So like psychologically, when you take that hold, like I haven't even started packing yet. So when I take I take that whole slice and I put that in my brain, and then I fucking just mix a teaspoon of OCD on top of that,
Mm.
and I'm like, oh fuck. And then of course the easiest thing to do is like, I just won't go. Fucking, I'll bail. But then
Do you
say,
medicate?
huh?
Do you medicate?
No, no, because what'll happen is I'll miss that connection, and I'll be fucking stoned out of my mind, and I'll be sitting in the airport over in the corner, fucking, you know.
No, just maybe maybe a Xanax perhaps, or
Oh, I mean
something.
those are to bring the landing gear down at the end of the day.
Right.
Those aren't.
Okay. Yeah, I got
And
like.
I don't drink. Like on a trip like this, like the worst thing you can do is drink because you'll dehydrate and it'll fucking kill you. So I got this shit here that's got colostrum and fiber and I mean it's electrolytes. So I'll drink and I'll bring I'll have enough to drink probably 2 or 3 quarts of that.
It's like big boy breast milk. It sounds like you got there with the
Well,
colostrum.
the colostrum, man. Like, have you noticed my hair's getting darker?
I got to start colostrum now.
It's fucking colostrum. My hair's grown. It's growing back more. My hair's thicker than it was, and I got dark shit in my fucking beard.
I was trying the bull semen for a while. I was told it was good, but I got kicked in the face a few times. And that
Yeah.
was the end of that. Real fast.
Finally, we get the fucking story on the hard way. Takes a couple weeks, but that's all
She did a
right.
good job, right? Not bad. The stitches. That'll be.
You want a little bit, man.
That won't be bad. Want a little? It gives a little
Yeah.
character, maybe a little. Yeah. Like the slaughter gig we watched last night.
Oof.
Okay, feedback from last week. I'm concerned, Kev. Did you get thrown out of Raw the other night? I thought maybe you showed up backstage and were
No.
asked to leave.
Was not me.
Okay.
No.
I have my workers wrong.
No.
Click this, the Kevin Nash Podcast. I'm Sean, he's Kevin. You know that because you're here.
Plus, we have our names conveniently underneath our pictures.
Yes, we did. Well, some people listen.
I always forget that. I'm such a. I'm sorry.
So do I, apparently.
I'm a visual guy, But who would
well,
want to see us?
If you're one of those folks listening, you should do both. You should listen on your way to work. Then when you get home, put it on so you can see our lovely faces. This is a good show to be here. We have a very exciting announcement for everybody next week. Next week, later in the show, about
Ted Cruz is being prosecuted?
Not yet. I'll look in my crystal ball and see if that's happening. Prison being built on Disney ground by DeSantis? No, that's not the announcement. But we'll talk about it later on. Suffice it to say, if you're excited, that
DeSantis changing his last name to Mussolini. That's not happening.
Happened already. Yeah, it's it's something that Kliq This is going to the next level. We're definitely going 2.0, and we will tell you all about it later on.